Hi guys, this is Amardeep Srivastav, and in this lecture I will explain you all about the term that is NGT. What is NGT? That is National Green Tribunal. National Green Tribunal. How National Green Tribunal works? In this lecture we will know about the functions, attributions, limitations and working environment and the limitations that imposed by the NGT and what are the specializations of NGT. We will handle all the topics related to NGT, National Green Tribunal. What type of body it is, how it has influenced India and how it has worked for the further violations for National Green Tribunal. I will explain you all about the basic to the discrete term of National Green Tribunal in this lecture. NGT, basically, National Green Tribunal is a court. You can say that it is a specialized court. It is a specialized body or court. What do you mean by the term specialized here is that by saying it is a specialized court, I would like to say because specializations means it works on a particular topic. It handles some of the particular disputes related to what? Environment. Okay. It handles mostly dispute related to environment. Now, we will know the basic structure, the basic performer and the basic work function of National Green Tribunal. Okay. How it has started, how government works in parallel with NGT, National Green Tribunal. First, before starting, let us know about the basic body and how it works. It is a statutory body. Statutory body. What do you mean by the term statutory body? There are two types of body in the constitution, or you can say that in the government, that is statutory body, and second is constitutional body. We will know about the differences between the statutory body and constitutional body. Statutory body is not those bodies which are designed with Parliament's Act. It is not written in Constitution. It is not written in Constitution. In the same performer, constitutional bodies are those bodies which are already written in Constitution. So you can say that the basic first point you can draw from the NGT here is that NGT is not in a constitution, so it is not a constitutional body. It is a statutory body. It is a statutory body. The very first basic factor that you should know about NGT, that is National Green Tribunal, is that it is a statutory body. Okay, it has been designed with Parliament's Act and law. Okay. Now moving forward, basically the NGT slogan, NGT motives is that it will be go in the direction like polluters will pay. Polluter will pays. Polluter pays. It works on the basis of polluter pays. And the second point is that it works also on the basis of sustainable development. Sustainable development. What do you mean by the term sustainable development is that development should be there. Development is highly accepted if and only if it is not harming the future generation. That is it. If you are using the coal in a reckless manner, then it should not affect the future generation requirement of the coal. So if you are cutting down millions of trees, then in the further future, our future generation should not be affected by these factors. This is known as sustainable development. Okay, so the second point to remember in case of NGT is that it works on the principle of polluter pays. That is, those who are polluting the environment, those who are giving the factor of concern will pay. And second is, we will have to be very much careful about sustainable development factor. Okay, now where does this NGT came from? It has been influenced from Article 21. This is the third point you should remember. It came from Article 21, protection of life and personal liberty. That is, protection of life and personal liberty. Okay. Under the subcategorization of what? Under the subcategorization of right to a healthy environment. Right to a healthy environment. Okay. Now, what are the functions of NGT? We will discuss this in very much detail. Functions of NGT is what? It hears cases related to violation of Forest Conservation Act. Okay. It also deals with the factors related to water, air. What are the factors of water and air? It's pollution, prevention and control. Pollution, prevention and control. Okay. It also works on the way, have the factor related to environmental protection. Okay. It also take care of environmental protection as well as the coastal protection. Okay, I will let you know about the facts and why we are dealing with these terms, because we humans are very greedy and we are using all the natural resources very recklessly because of our own concern, because of our own greed, and we are depleting the nature, and also the nature is giving us back, like you have heard Chamoli incidents in Uttarakhand. Okay, now what NGT does, it provides the basic speedy environmental justice. Okay, speedy environmental justice. What type of justice? That it will ensure the basic sustainable development goals. Okay. Now, these are the works and functions of basic functions of NGT. The present chairman of NGT, that is National Green Tribunal, is Justice Adarsh Kumar Goyal. He is a retired Supreme Court judge, so you need to remember this also. You can verify the name or present NGT chairperson. Okay. Now, the chairperson can invite any person having specialized knowledge to assist the tribunal. What are the process of recruitment of NGT? What are the benches of persons or experts that work under NGT? We will discuss in very much detail. Now, NGT has two things. That is, first thing is principal branch of NGT, and second one is regional branches. Okay. Principal branch is in Delhi. Principal branch is in Delhi, and regional branches are in Pune, Bhopal, Kolkata, and Chennai. Likewise, in Pune, it is in western branch. You can say that Bhopal is a central zonal branch, Kolkata is the eastern branch of NGT, and Chennai is a southern branch of NGT. So, how NGT works? NGT subcategorized as principal branches and regional branches. Principal branch is located in Delhi. Regional branches is in Pune, Bhopal, Kolkata, Chennai. Pune is the western region. Bhopal has a central zone. Kolkata has the eastern zone, and Chennai is the southern zone. Okay, these are the principal and regional branches of NGT to be discussed. Now, how these branches works with some of the chairpersons or with the other members like that. Chairperson of NGT appointed by the central government. Chairperson of NGT. This fact also you should remember. Chairperson of NGT is appointed by central government with the help of CJI, Chief Justice of India. So you can also keep this point in mind. Chairperson of NGT appointed by central government in consultation on constitutional ways with Chief Justice of India. Now, the fourth point that you should remember is that Australia and New Zealand already has NGT. Now, India is a third country where NGT has started. This is a very important point if you are preparing for any exam. This is very important point that first country is Australia where NGT works, second is New Zealand, and India is a third country. India is a third country where NGT has started. Okay. Now, after knowing the fact what is NGT, how it works, and who appoints the chairperson of NGT, we will know about the some of the facts, basic facts related to NGT, like first chairman of NGT. First chairman was Lokeshwar Singh Panta. The date was 18th Oct 2010. Now, NGT follows principle of natural justice. NGT works on the principle of natural justice. Okay, it does not follow Code of Civil Procedure 1908. It will work on the natural justice. The justice will be given in some of the limited time and will be given as per the requirement of the environment, as per the requirement of the climatic conditions, and as per the requirement of the basic functions of environment. Okay, now we will discuss about the members in case of NGT members. NGT consists of 10 experts members, 10 expert members, and 10 judicial member. Okay, 10 expert member and 10 judicial members. Now, what are the experts members? It can be of any field, like they can be environmentalist, they can be biologist, they can be scientist. Okay, so 10 experts members will give their ideas, will give their regards, will give their different opinions related to the various concern. I will discuss you few of the concerns that has erupted NGT to raise questions and to give the decision on the different areas and different locations of India. Now, let's move towards what NGT also handles. It also handles environmental impact assessment case. Like, what is environmental impact assessment cases? Like, you can say that if any government has started any project, likewise in Uttarakhand, a dam has been constructed by government of India. Let's say, what were the consequences? What were the result, or what were the impact of those projects that is going to be happen in the near future? Because you are obstructing, you are disturbing the real ecosystem of the required environmental performer. So there will be some assessment regarding that project, and it will be then pass only if the entity says yes or no. Okay, so it also does environmental impact assessment. It also focuses on, it also have a clear eye on forest clearances. Forest clearances. Okay. Now, Ramesh Agrawal, who is the green man, criticized the working ways of NGT because of the pending cases. There are many pending cases in NGT. NGT is a very good organization, but it works. It has failed in few ways. I am going to explain you. There is a man known as Ramesh Agrawal, which is known as Green Man. You can also remember this, Ramesh Agrawal sir. Ramesh Agrawal is known as Green Man of India. Also criticized the working ways of NGT because of there are many pending cases related to air pollution, rejuvenation of Ganga project, Ganga and Yamuna rivers, Volkswagen emission. There is a case of Volkswagen emission. You can also Google it, or you can read it by your own, because it is a different cases, but it works under the NGT, and these are just pending cases that NGT should have taken action, but they are not dealing with, but they are pending cases. So Ramesh Agarwal has criticized that the working ways are not good for NGT. The NGT is not working very proper manner. So we should be very much concerned about the fact and the real working out of NGT. Okay. Now, and there are some of the few high judgments, like illegal for diesel vehicle over 15 years of Delhi. Like in Delhi, there is a rule has passed in which there is a ban of diesel vehicles which are 15 years of old. That is, it will be illegal to use a diesel vehicle which is 15-year older. So these are some of the few decisions that has been taken by NGT. So you can understand how important NGT is for our future references or for our environment. Like in 2016, Kolkata bench of NGT banned all solid waste and noise pollution in Sundarbans. Sundarbans, where Sundari tree is famous, Bengal tiger is famous in West Bengal, there is a ban of solid waste and noise pollution in Sundarbans. These decisions are taken by NGT. Okay. Like there is some eco-sensitive zone. The eco-sensitive zones should be free from all the construction activities and should be free from all the construction as well as the human interferences. So these are the factors, these are the things that NGT have taken, that has given its mark, because these are the very important points to be considered as NGT works and functions. Even if any project is passed by NGT, let's say if any project that is given by, let's say for an example, Ambani is going to subtle any project, like he is going to build a dam. Even if dam in just consider any village in UP, let's say, even if NGT given the clearances after, even if NGT has given the clearances of the project, but it can be obstructed, it can be re-questioned by the locals, farmers, environmentalists can appeal in the court. Now, there is a term known as green passes, green clearance, environmental clearance, which are given by the NGT to the organization or to the government to build anything or to construct anything related to environment or in touch with environment and all. Now, if NGT passes any project, the locals, even farmers, can reach to the court against the NGT decision before 30 days, and in some cases it can be 60 days given by NGT. But there is some of the demerits of this is that local farmers do not read Indian Express in the Hindu daily. They are not very much aware of the government policies in day-to-day life. They are not reading current affairs and all. So how they will know about the projects that is going to be evaluated in their area? So this limit of 60 days or 30 days, because of this, there is a column in Indian Express few days before is that there are about 30 to 50 or 55 to 70 cases are pending, where the farmers and locals came to the court after the time limitation, that is 32 or 60 days after, because they were not aware of the fact about the constructions, about the disturbances that they are going to face through the constructions of illegal things or legal things, because NGT has already passed that. Okay, so there is a demerit, that is time limit should be increased, but in case of time limit should be increased, the industrialist, the government may have raised objection about the time limit, because there is a, if you do any project or if you do any industrial work, there is a huge amount of capital investment is there. If you will increase the time, it will increase the labor cost, it will increase the working nature and working behavior of that project. So it will be costly for them. So they are giving objections for the time limitation. Okay. Now, there are few of the dismissed appeals are like sand mining in Ganga, sand mining in Ganga, in Uttarakhand, coal and limestone mining in Ganga, Uttarakhand, likewise sand mining in Jharkhand and all. So this is how NGT works, and these are the functions how NGT works. If you want me to continue with such topics, you can give the comment you can give the details of the topic in the comment section. And if you want to take the notes of this topic, you can join my Telegram channel app, Gate UPSC Simplified, with the same name. Thank you.